thing there. That something there is what I'm going to do. Instead of you to plug it on the you put that thing there, so that that thing now will be regulating the fan instead of the thermostat. So, like I said, they introduce a permanent solution. You put the manual thermostat, then also buy that plug, blank plug, or whatever I want to call it. Buy it and then put it there. In fact, originally, when they introduced that solution, you buy it as a kit. That is the manual thermostat, the blank plug, and then this plastic rope or something. I've forgotten the name of it. So just to tie it. So 3 things, that's what you are buying. But the third one is not really a must. You can do without it or find something else. It's just for you something to use it to, for you to use it to hang that that blank plug, to hang it on the engine bay somewhere or tie it somewhere. That's the only thing. So you can only do without it or use something else. But unfortunately, it's no longer available. That thing Pojo introduced, that blank plug, it's no longer there in the market. There's another one that you can also use, but with a different part number. That one, honestly, I've been looking for, that was one of the reasons I didn't do this video, because I was searching, trying to see if I can get hold of any of them. So before I do this video, I'll confirm to you guys, okay, here it is. You can buy it so and so pace or so and so pace. But so far, I couldn't get it here in Nigeria. I couldn't get it even in Pan, Nigeria. They don't have it. So I've gone online, checked all the places they sell parts. I couldn't find them. The only place I could see where I wouldn't understand, where they claim they have it, but the problem is because they are non-speaking individual or sellers. You know, they are, I think, I don't even know which country. Is it Russia or something? I know about 2 or 3 sites that claim they have that particular device, like a blank plug. That's it, but you can call it a device. You know, I wouldn't even understand what they mean, but I know if you go there, you see, you know, the part number will be there to show you that. Whether it's still in stock or not, I don't know. So what I'll do is, at the end of this video, or in the video description, I'll put it there so that you can go there yourself. In fact, it doesn't even have option of translation to English when I enter there, so I don't know. Maybe you can figure it out. You can make your purchase from there. But the point thing is, because they are not in Nigeria, no, they are non-English countries, non-English speaking countries, and everything is in their language. It's possible they don't even ship to Nigeria for those living in Nigeria, but those living in Europe or closer to wherever those places are, maybe they can order it from them. So what you now need to do is, you buy the normal thermostat, which is available, which is the manual thermostat, and then order for that blank plug or that device, then plug it in. That's all. That's all. You don't need any other thing. Now, if you can't get that one, it means the only solution you have is to keep buying the piloted thermostat. Now remember, it doesn't mean that from day one that it was not working, that fan trigger on the thermostat. No. The only thing I observe is it's not reliable or durable. So it doesn't last that long. Or maybe, I don't know, for whatever reason, people just say, just stop using it. So if you have that engine and you are not using your AC, even if you are using your AC, but you have automatic, if you have a manual and you are using an AC, you may not really need to worry about it. But if your vehicle has that engine and is automatic, you just have to. So what you need to do is do these 2 things. Buy the manual thermostat, or order that blank this thing, if you understand what they are saying in that side. Or That piloted thermostat is still available. Yeah, not in Nigeria. I want to buy brand new, but it's at least. I'm going to put up the link, about 2 links. I'll tell you. I've seen one on eBay. The eBay is, you can get it for if you're in Nigeria. For example, it costs about 21 pounds, 21 point something pounds. So you're looking at like 10,000 or 11,000 naira, so to speak. Then the shipping is about 16 pounds. You know, in fact, almost everything to buy it and ship it to Nigeria will cost you, give or take, like 18,000 naira. Then about 3 sellers, about 3 or 4, let's just say three sellers of this piloted thermostat on AliExpress. They sell it around 6,000 something naira. I've forgotten the US dollar equivalent. So you can buy it, then they charge like 3,000, almost 4,000 naira to ship it to Nigeria. So you are looking at 10 to 11,000 naira to buy it on AliExpress and have it on at your doorstep, or at your doorstep in Nigeria. The only thing I cannot confirm is the quality of this parts, like the one in AliExpress and the one in eBay. So I cannot tell you. The eBay, I think it's eBay UK or something. Forgotten. So I can't tell you the quality or whether they've improved on that issue or that sensor or the fan trigger on the thermostat. But I know they are not OEM, they are aftermarket. I think the OEM was Thermostat. I think it was Thermostat. I'm not sure, but I think so. I think the brand was Thermostat, but now it's no longer Thermostat, different brand. And also, they didn't indicate the opening temperature on the ones I found, especially the one I found on eBay. So I'm not sure whether, maybe they've reduced the opening temperature to 89, maybe, who knows. So that's what, if you keep, my point is, if you buy it, the piloted thermostat and your fan start working, then you don't need to worry yourself. All you need to do is maybe later you buy another spare and keep. In case one day, if your fan refuses to come up, hopefully it will last more than 1 year or so. Like I said, I've not tested it on any car. I've not made the purchase because I don't have that engine personally. So unless somebody brings his vehicle and said, okay, I have about 2 people that I'm trying to, or helping to find solution to this EW10A engine, overheating issue. So, not really it's overheating, but the piloted thermostat problem that leads to overheating because the fan will refuse to come up. The manual one is automatic, the second one is manual. The one that I was using manual, the car never gave him, in fact, even when initially I put the manual thermostat, it was not giving him any problem because it was always on, what's it called? What's the name again? AC. So the car was not overheating. So I think when it started overheating was when the AC stopped working. So it will no longer, the engine issue will no longer trigger the fan on. So I think that was when the overheating came back. The automatic one, he has the piloted thermostat, but according to him, it says the fan comes up, but it appears maybe it doesn't come up all the time. Maybe that one has started failing. Even when the car was with me for like 2-3 times with it, the fan will come up, but after a while, it regulates itself, low speed, high speed, low speed, high speed. So, but I don't know, the transmission was not happy with the piloted thermostat. So I wouldn't even know if the problem is that the transmission is already bad. So you cannot even entertain temperature that goes beyond 100, which is not supposed to. So, or that truly, I don't even know, honestly. That's why I said, when it comes to this, is manual paper don't have any problem. So that's the thing. Then, like I said, There are some that I've tested that have failed completely. That trigger on the piloted thermostat, they don't even trigger the fan, even though the manual thermostat was opening and closing. Honestly, initially I thought it was the what's it called? That plug, that electric part of this thing that controls the fan, the opening of the temperature and closing. But I later realized no, it's not even that. It may have some effect on it, but I tested it, the fan refused to come up, but then the thermostat was opening and closing. So now there's something else I also want to point out. There's another way to this. If you don't trust the, okay, let's assume you have automatic transmission. You don't trust to, you don't want it to open, you don't want to use the piloted thermostat that opens at 105. So the best bet to use the one that opens at 89 degrees Celsius. In that case, yes, you can put the manual thermostat that opens at 89 degrees Celsius. Then you get a working piloted thermostat. As in thermostat, at least the sensor part of it is still working. All you need to do is just plug it in. Somebody did it, and according to him, it all works. And there's another place, something, I was watching one video on YouTube, that was what the guy did. So I don't even know, he was not speaking English, it's a different language, so I wouldn't even understand what he was talking about. But he showed it on the video, what he did was he just put back the thermostat, the piloted thermostat. He didn't put it on the thermostat as he just connected, plugged in that plug on the sensor part of the thermostat and left it hanging somewhere and put the manual thermostat, because probably he couldn't get that blank plug. So that was what he did, and it like, I don't know, maybe it was working for him. I didn't understand what he was saying, but someone said he did it in Nigeria and it's working. I even showed, he did a video of it and posted. So it's something you may also need to consider doing. Of course, the best solution, the permanent solution is to get that device recommended for you to use to blank that particular plug where that's supposed to go into the piloted thermostat. That's the best solution. So I won't have to worry about changing your piloted thermostat every now and then. But the problem is, one thing with people, when they buy brand new cars, they will just, after warranty, they just walk away. They won't bother anymore. So probably they didn't even know that these vehicles with that engine were recalled, and those things were introduced. So because of that, if you are buying a project car with that EW10A engine, it's possible that that person or the previous user did not introduce that what's it called, didn't take it back during the time of recall, or they didn't buy those things and install themselves. So you may still come with that piloted thermostat or electric thermostat. So in that case, you may have to find a way to deal with it. So if your own is overheating, and it's probably that's the reason, or if your automatic gearbox is messing up, check if as long as you have that engine, it's possible that's the reason. I know this video is going to take long because I have been, I didn't need to explain everything so that you know what you are dealing with. For people who are always complaining my video are too long, you better walk away. This is not meant for you. What else? Okay, let me show you guys the thermostat so I know the differences. Okay, so here it is. Okay, now this is the piloted thermostat. Though this one removed the thermostat itself here. Something like this was here originally, so I had it removed. So this is the piloted thermostat. You can see this one comes with sensor here, And when you look very well, let me see if I can focus. You can see those two pins inside. So that's the sensor part. So that one controls the fan. There's a plug that goes in here. Why this is the manual one? So you can see this one, there's no connection, electrical connection to it. It's just the pure manual thermostat. So this one opens at 105 degrees Celsius, while this opens at 89 degrees Celsius. Let me see if it show you guys the opening temperature. Okay, it's actually that. Okay, let me remove the text on it. So see if you guys can see it. Let's see. Focus. There. Can you see it now? 89. Yes. So that's the opening temperature. So, okay, hold on. Look at me. I need to come close while I'm explaining this thing. So this particular one is the one made for EW10A. That's the piloted thermostat, like I explained earlier. While this one is the one made for other EW engines like the EW7J4, EW10J4, and even EW10D. In fact, let me start again. EW7J4, EW10J4, EW10D, EW10J4S, and EW12J4. That they use this particular thermostat. So, but this one is for EW10A. So what Pojonad said was, put this particular one in place of this. Then find that device or blank plug and plug on the plug that's supposed to enter here. You just connect it there so that this thing will no longer be there. You plug that in, whatever that is controlling it is here. So this is more like the sensor. So like I said, that is no longer available, but who knows? I'll put the part number so that you search for it themselves. Now I've seen where people also they put this thermostat, like I said earlier. Now this one by this. They tied this one by the side of the thermostat house and just left it hanging. They still left the plug attached here, and it was controlling their fan. According to, I've not seen it one-on-one. I did not confirm, but somebody said, did a video and showed me that that's how he connected it, and the fan was coming up even without AC. So I don't know. So that is it. Now, what are the part numbers? Now the part numbers for this one. Okay, let's start from here. The Pojo part number for this one is 1338E4. So you can search for it online, so that you understand how exactly it looks like. And you can also make your order from there. Just search for, just click in or type in 1338E4. Again, 1338E4. You find this one and you make your purchase. Of course, if it's new, I believe it's going to work. No matter how long, I don't know how long it will work. If you serve it for 3 years or so, then it has tried. This one is 1338AO. I'll repeat, 1338AO. So the difference is on these two, on the part numbers are, this one ends with AO, while this one ends with E4. So 1338AO, 1338E4. So now you know the differences. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Now, okay, let me come back here. So, one more thing I need to mention. Now, if you want to look for that device, so what you need to do, just go online, enter any search engine or any site where they sell parts online, especially outside Nigeria or in Nigeria. or if you are living outside Nigeria, just type in 6582GW. I repeat, 6582GW. Just type it, the number, or you could just type, don't even need to